Hey guys, I decided to knock up a quick video for y'all while I'm currently on the go. And shout out to my passport bros out there. I know y'all have been waiting me to drop a video and give my take on everything that's been going on. So I'll address that in the near future video. All right, so get your passport, guys. Remember that. Anyway, this is one of the most important, crucial videos I'm gonna ever share with you guys. In pertaining to dating and mating relationships and courting and online dating, cold approach, the whole gamut. One of the most common questions you're gonna get asked because it's part of the getting to know each other routine, right? Girl asks your age, do you have kids, where you went to school, so on and so forth. All right. With that being said, you should know and have to know how to answer the question of what do you do for work? What kind of work you do? What industry are you in? What is your profession? Basic stuff. But guys typically fumble this by answering the question directly. All right? Like, always bear this in mind, guys. Women are easily bored. Okay? They suffer from ADHD, ADD, they have short attention spans. All right. So whenever you give them direct answers, it pretty much kills the intrigue. All right. So you have to know how to answer this question. All right. Of what do you do for work? And I wrote about this many years ago on a blog post, and this is actually what I said. Whenever a girl asks you, "What do you do for work?" or "How old are you?" or "Do you have kids?" You get the point, right? Any such question along those lines should not be answered right away with an actual answer. Now, you can answer them eventually, but not on her terms, not at the very moment that she asks. Now, let's crack right into it with a pertinent example of this. Let's say a girl asks you, "What do you do for work?" And this could be online on a dating app, dating site, on Cold Approach, the first date, presuming that she doesn't already know what you do for work. If you have a boring job, all right, you work in the bureaucracy, in the cube, an office job, anything along those lines. You're a lawyer, an attorney. Those jobs are typically viewed as boring to women. Okay, when you have a boring job, you never want to directly disclose that profession or that job whenever a girl asks you that, because to be honest, it kills any attraction that would have been garnered up until that point. Okay, so it's like a buzzkill. So if you do a boring job, don't volunteer that information right away. All right. If you do skydiving as a living, if you're in the military, you're a firefighter, you're in law enforcement, those jobs are typically seen as exciting, dangerous, risky. So there's not much of a risk in disclosing that right away. If the girl asks you, "What do you do for work? What's your profession?" "Oh, I'm a firefighter." That is actually attractive. However, if she asks you, "What do you do for work?" and you say, "Well, um, I'm in finance. I work at so and so enterprise." That's pretty boring. Hey guys, I didn't make the rules. This is just what the general consensus is from women. Those jobs are boring. Anything cubicle, anything in an office, is pretty much boring. Okay? So here's how you answer this. If a girl asks me, "What do you do for work? What type of job you do? What's your profession?" This is what I would say. And this is what I used to say, when I was heavily into the game. I would say to the girl like this is my very expression. I would be like, "You know what? I'm ashamed to say. I think you're going to judge me. I'm ashamed. If I tell you what I do for work, you're not going to want to talk to me anymore. You're going to see me in a totally different light." And, you have this sort of humorous expression on your face. And the girl would go along with it. She would be totally curious and bought in. She would want to know, what is this that you really do? So she's going to say, "No, I'm not going to judge you." Like I said, this could be online or in person. On the first date, whatever. She's going to say, "Well, I'm not going to judge you. Come on. What do you do for work?" Now, I would be like, "You really want to know?" Oh man, I'm so ashamed. To be honest, I'm embarrassed. What? What is it you do for work? Um, I'm a male stripper. I'm an exotic dancer. And the girl would be like, "What? You kidding? You joking?" Like, nah. I'm an exotic dancer. I mean, don't I have the body for it? Wait. What are you trying to do right now? You trying to wait? You trying to say that I don't have the body and the physique to be a stripper? Is that what you're telling me, girl? That's what you're really telling me? And she would be bought in. Here's a key that I also want to point out. The biggest thing to women, or the biggest thing for women when it comes to being courted, is humor. Humor gets you far with women, okay? If you can make a girl laugh upon the acquaintance process, upon the process of getting to know her, if you can make her laugh, your work is 80% done. Make her laugh, and her, I don't want to get vile, I don't want to get too, X-rated, but make her laugh, and her knickers will, descend. Now, that's trying to keep it PG. Anyway, so humor is big, guys. So yeah, so I would tell girls, I would be like, yeah, I'm a male stripper. Yeah, don't have a stripper body. And eventually, here's what it is, guys. After you do this or say this, you make the girl laugh. And like I said, this is whether online or in person, it's gonna elicit a laugh from the girl. She's either gonna LOL it and so forth if it's online on a dating app and so forth. She's gonna laugh because she get the humor. Deep down, women know this is bullshit. They know it's BS, but it doesn't matter, okay? Stop thinking logically when you're trying to meet women. Think emotionally and psychologically, okay? Don't view dating and mating as, a logical, rational process. We are men, so we are wired that way. But think like a female when dating and trying to meet women, okay? So make them laugh. Elicit humor. Make them laugh, okay? So after you will have done that, for example, you tell a girl you're a stripper, you're an exotic dancer. After you will have done that, you would say, I would do it like this. You know what? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm in sales. Yeah, I'm in sales. And, I would then tell the girl directly what I do. Okay? But the point is, make her laugh before you give her the logical explanation or the logical answer or the direct answer. Make her laugh first by telling her some, like I said, something that elicits excitement. Like I said, I'm an exotic dancer. Then after you banter back and forth, then you would divulge what you actually do for work. Okay? Wherever that boring job is, you can then give that information after you would have made the girl laugh and shocked and so forth. Shock her, then give her that information that she wants. Another example, if she asks you, how old are you? What's your age? How old are you? Like I said, don't answer this directly. You can say, well, hey, I'm old enough to be a father. No, don't look like you see the grades. I'm old enough to be a father. You know what I mean? You might be calling me daddy soon from now. You might be calling me daddy. And the girl might be like, oh, you crazy. How old are you really? I'm 82. I'm 82. I just look young for my age. Oh, no, all right. I'm just kidding. Yeah. I'm 40. That's how you do it, guys. Never answer these questions directly. All right? It kills attraction. If there was any to begin with, it kills attraction. Okay? Banter and be playful, be humorous with these logical answers, because what you don't want to do is you don't want to get into a logical exchange with women upon getting to know them, upon meeting them, and even on a first date. You don't want to get into this humdrum logical explain of giving back and forth logical, rational, plausible answers, okay? That kills attraction. So bear that in mind. So that's why you always want to banter, be playful, be indirect, be vague, be ambiguous, and then every now and then you give a tidbit of factual information, and then you banter back and forth. All right? Always remember, guys, women are emotional creatures. You get to know them on an emotional, psychological level, not a logical level. Okay? So remember, if you have a boring job, never tell the girl what you do directly. But if you do something exciting for a living, like I said, you're a musician, you're an artist, you're a ball player, in law enforcement, any field, you can tell the girl directly what you do, because those professions, those jobs automatically elicits excitement and danger, which is very attractive to women. All right. But if you have a boring job, a boring profession, never directly divulge that information. Okay. Trust me, guys. I remember, right? This was like 20 years ago. I was working in the bureaucracy, basically an office job that I had, which I won't disclose at the moment what it was, about 20 years ago. What I noticed was many women would pass up on guys who were working in that environment, office workers, cubicle guys. Many women would pass them up and go entertain the guys who did manual labor jobs. Guys who got dirty under the hood of a car, mechanics, engineers, so on and so forth. Those guys would typically get the attention of a lot of women. And I never understood why. I always said to myself, why is it that these guys who seemingly do dirty jobs are the ones getting the most action? And here it is, I'm, in an office. I'm very stable, job-wise, and yet I'm being overlooked for Jose, the mechanic. And it dawned on me after I really sat down and analyzed everything as far as the dynamics at play, me getting passed up for guys who do, quote-unquote, less prestigious jobs. And that is when I really came to the realization that guys who work in offices are seen as beta males, or low value, or of lesser value, sexual value, that is. And guys who are in the professional fields, let's say lawyers and even doctors, they face this a lot. Honestly, when a woman sees a lawyer or a guy who's suited up, she isn't saying that guy is sexy. She's saying he'll be a good provider because he looks stable. He'll be good for my kids. He'll be good to raise my kids. He'll make a stable home. Now, this is all good. However, they would put that guy on ice and they would go bang Brock, the bartender. Yeah. The guy who is good for her and who can provide and support her, she would let that guy wait while she go have bedroom fun with Brock, the bartender, who cannot sustain or support her financially. And I had to come to that realization also when I was working in the bureaucracy in my office job. And I kept seeing women pass me up for guys in the service industry. And I just could not understand. Lawyers, doctors, any job that requires you to wear, a suit and to be suited up, booted up. Those jobs are seen as lame. All right? I didn't make the rules. I'm just reporting them. Always remember, you want to be exciting. So tell the woman you do something else. And then, after the banter, you reveal what you truly do for work.